Popular Culture Research Team. How can I help you? All right, she's back joining us in the studio for Popular Culture Research Team. Eugene joins us. Eugene, hello to you.
Hi guys, happy Friday.
Do you have a matching tumbler?
What? No.
Your clothes. It's so
not
springy. It's so springy. Oh gosh.
I love this color.
Eugene. Did you see all the imitations that were going on outside?
I missed it. Oh.
It was good.
Really?
It was good. Sukasa's Iris imitation was real good.
Okay. And SJ version too?
SJ was Yangurim's SJ was not so good. He sounded like GD. Do you tried to do Jangu last week?
Yeah, right.
And then
last week.
She told me all this week she was practicing because she was so pressured to do well.
Yeah, it's true.
And then you said
pressure.
you worked on which imitation?
It's like a cartoon character. You guys know Doraemon? Doraemon. You know Doraemon?
People know
Does anyone
Doraemon?
know Doraemon?
I'm pretty sure there's people that knows Doraemon. I'm sure. How do you do Doraemon? Go.
Oh, and I have to sing a song for a short part.
Oh, you have to sing
OST.
too? Oh, guys, you guys get a
like
song and an imitation.
Short.
Okay.
Like this. Okay. 하늘을 마음껏 날고 싶어라. 좋아, 뜨는 헬리콥터. I don't want to screw up the mood. Sorry. That's my best. I did my best.
Oh, that was good.
Really?
That's good.
Thank you. Thank you, SJ.
That was good. See, yeah, look at that. We got people know Doraemon. Doraemon.
Doraemon. Thank you.
That was good, Eugene.
Cartoon character is my best.
Eugene, what do we have for us today?
So today I brought a movie this time.
Okay, movie.
Okay, and I will give you my one-line hint. It's very, very difficult.
Oh, man. So I had to think about my one-liner too. And I was very, oh gosh.
Tough.
It's a tough one. Because if you say too much, it just completely spoils it.
It's so clear, obvious.
Oh, do I have to change mine? I might have to change mine. I know I didn't write it. It's always in my head. It's always in my head.
I don't want you to say some specific words.
I know that's why. Yeah, that's why. Guys, if we get all right, do yours first.
Okay. So my one-line hint is you will board on an emotional roller coaster of fear, frustration, and finally tears. The point is roller coaster.
Okay. Oh, really?
Roller coaster.
Okay. Mine is very short.
Okay.
Mine is short, but it's a question.
Oh.
Why can't they open doors?
Oh, right.
That's my hint.
Why can't they open
Guys,
doors?
we're doing movies today, okay? Eugene said you will board on an emotional roller coaster of fear, frustration, and finally tears. I said, why can't they open doors? That's my one-liner. Was it too easy? Do you think?
No. It's a little bit difficult to guess.
Really?
I think.
Because. Okay, I don't want to say too much because that's what I thought when I was watching this particular movie. Oh, it's movie trailer time.
Yeah, I brought a movie trailer for you to read out.
I could do this. I could do
You
this.
could do this all day.
As long as it's not singing, I could do this. All right, are you guys ready for the movie trailer?
Let's go.
Here he goes. An unknown outbreak is sweeping across South Korea. The streets are in chaos. The military has lost control. Cities have fallen. Now, here's the last chance of survival. Passengers board with a single hope to escape, but what awaits them on board is the end of the world. In a journey where there's no turning back, when all hope is lost, humanity is all they have left.
Yes. Wow, always perfect.
Yes.
Ooh.
Here he goes. We're getting answers in right now. We're getting answers in right now. You watched this movie, right?
Right.
Did you like it?
Yeah, of course, because of the cast.
Oh.
My favorite act.
Really? Okay.
Because of the particular drama we
like
before?
I like one of the actresses there, but because she is a very, very good actress, not necessarily because oh my god, she's pretty, but not like oh my goodness, she's so pretty. One of my favorite actresses on that. One of my favorite actors is also. Oh, that's a very good cast. That is a very
That's
good
true.
cast. Yeah. So guys, we're gonna be doing movies. We heard one lines here. If you're just tuning in right now, Yujin, your one line.
My one line is you will board on an emotional roller coaster of fear, frustration, and finally tears.
Yes, and I said, why can't they open doors? Was my one-liner. We're going to find out what movie we're going to be doing, and we're going to give you a hint song here. Although this is kind of a reference to a completely different kind of movie. This is Tomorrow by Together with Runaway, 9와 4분의 3 승강장에서 너를 기다려. And the first hint song you just heard was Tomorrow by Together with Runaway, 9와 4분의 3 승강장에서 너를 기다려. Which the English title actually doesn't do justice because the actual translation of this is Waiting for You at Platform 9 3/4, which is a reference to
Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Who's he waiting for? Jenny? Who's he waiting for there? But because it seems like there is a reason why we talked about platforms, we had actually a lot of people get the answer today.
I didn't expect it.
And the crazy thing with this is that maybe with the trailer, then I thought the answers would start coming in. But even before the trailer with our one-liners, we had, I think Chris Rhodes was the first one. But anyways, let's talk about the answer for today's answer is...
So today's answer is Train to Busan. 부산행.
That's right. And the very first person to actually write this, usually we don't take question marks. But we'll give it to you because I think this is the first time.
Right.
Chris Rhodes over in Leeds says Train to Busan 1, 2, 3. All right. We got Kai from Doncaster, Train to Busan 1, 2, 3. And last but not least, we got the Bensters over in the Philippines, Train to Busan, Busanhan 1, 2, 3. But we had so many people.
Yeah. It's true. Wow.
Train to Busan. James said Train to Busan. Claire said Train
How did you
to
guys know
Busan.
that?
Eugene said Train to Busan.
Busan.
Hyun said Train to Busan. Where was it? Peachy said Train to Busan. Bruce says just another day on the New York City subway. Clara says Train to Busan. Napensu said Train to Samsung-dong. It's pretty brutal over in Samsung-dong as
Right.
well. And then Bruce had the best answer, Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer.
Good answer. That's a good answer.
Nice try.
But it was Busan.
Train to
We have a poster for this. 끝까지 살아남아라.
Wow.
This is. Why are they outside? Do they
So
ever?
intense,
They don't.
right?
Why are they outside? Are they the train the whole time until at the very end or something like that?
Maybe the train is behind them and maybe filled with zombies so that they're running away from that.
So this it's whoa, that's another
Wow,
that's pretty
so intense, right?
So who's the actor that you really like?
공유!
Ah.
And also 최우식 in 마동석.
I thought you were gonna say 마동석. I almost
He's
said
also
it.
one of my favorite
I almost said
actors.
it. My favorite actor, one of my favorite actresses is Jung Yoo-min.
Jung Yoo-min.
Such a great actress, right? So tell us about this very drama here. I mean not drama, movie. This was a big movie, right?
So this movie actually kicked off the K-zombie wave and it made a massive hit not only in Korea with over 10 million viewers, but also internationally too. So this movie had an incredible cast. For example, it has 공유, 마동석, 정유미, and 최우식 too. And we have a lot of best actors for zombies, right?
Oh, absolutely. And I think it was around the time that Ma Dong-seok, his career was starting to go up and up and up, right? He was getting small roles before. And this one kind of really put it up there. And then
Right.
next thing you know, he's like a big star. But for our listeners out there who might not have watched this drama, I keep saying drama, movie, let's talk about the plot a little bit.
Okay, also I'll give you some plot. The main character, his name is Seogwoo, and he boards on a train to Busan with his daughter, and he was divorced and hasn't really been the best dad, so he's taking her to see her mom. But just after the train departs, one infected passenger turns into a zombie, and it spreads very fast, and the train becomes a moving nightmare. And Seogwoo joins a small group of survivors, a pregnant couple, a high school baseball player, and others. They run desperately to survive. And what's really heartbreaking is that while some people fight to protect with each other, others become so selfish and cruel to save themselves. And Seogwoo actually starts out pretty self-centered, ends up sacrificing everything for her daughter and other survivors. And the emotion and the intensity, I mean, it all hits harder when you actually watch the movie. So I really, really recommend this movie so that you can feel the full intensity.
Oh, exactly. And right now we're playing the trailer right now. And I watched this movie once, but it had a huge impact. I completely forgot. An So-hee was in the movie.
Yeah, with Cho-si. She was
right.
girlfriend of Cho-si, right?
And I was, again, I was a big fan of the Wonder Girls, and I liked An So-hee. It wasn't her best acting, because it was one of her first, but it was good stuff there.
Good start, I think.
Oh, this is good. This is good stuff.
Wow. Look at
Oh,
that.
it
Look at
helps
the
that you
action.
have. It helps that you have a baseball bat. But remember, ooh, 2020. Has it only been 5 years?
Yeah, only 5 years have passed.
Wow.
Wow.
Busan. I should have done my
Train to
I should have done my movie trailer
Oh,
with
yeah,
that on.
right. Oh, can you do it again?
You guys, I really enjoyed this movie. I liked a lot of zombie movies. 28 Days Later was one of my favorite zombie movies. But remember going back to my one-line hint. Why can't they open doors? So that was like the big joke, was that Korean zombies don't know how to open doors. And so they were in the train all together, but they can't open doors. Like, it was a weird thing. So why do you think this whole thing being in a train, right? Why do you think the director chose a train of all the plots?
Well, first of all, the idea of this train, I think it's so brilliant. So, a train is a tight and confined space. There's nowhere to run, so it creates a kind of instant tension. And as the characters move from train car to another train car to escape the infected, it feels almost like a video game. Like each section is a new level. And it is very exciting and terrifying at the same time. But more than that, the train is like a miniature version of our society. You can see selfishness, bravery, denial, sacrifice. These elements are all packed into a single train.
Yeah, which goes into Bong Joon-ho's Snowpiercer. If you look at Snowpiercer, that also shows you the society, right? And the level, the hierarchy even among the society. But this itself is kind of a smaller version of that. The society, like you said, the selfishness, bravery, and in those situations, it really brings out the person's characters.
Right, person's nature.
Yeah, and among all the characters, one with the biggest change, again, Seogwoo, who was played by your favorite Gong-yu, right?
Absolutely. So at first, he was very cold and only looks out for himself and his daughter, and he doesn't hesitate to leave others behind. But as the journey of survival continues, something has changed. He starts risking his life to help others. And what's interesting is that usually people become more selfish in a crisis, but Seogwoo himself transforms in the opposite direction. So he becomes more like human, more selfless. And that's why his character was so impressive.
Okay, so we got some messages coming from our listeners out there. A lot of them saying that came out in 2016. That's what I thought, but that said 2020. What's wrong with the movie trailer? Is that a bootleg? Was that a bootleg movie what came out? What was that? Train to Yeosu? What? Why is it 2020? Because I thought it was a lot later before, right?
Okay,
and then
right.
2016 seems like the right time.
The 2020.
Right. In this, there's so many characters that come out. Who was your favorite?
My favorite character was Ma Dong-seok.
Ma Dong-seok played such an amazing character there.
He was so awesome. So he's the guy who fights zombie with his bare hands.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's very soft and gentle and caring husband to his pregnant wife.
Yeah.
And he's the kind of character who always protect others, even though he looks gruff and tough. He prioritizes kids, vulnerable people always. And you know what's funny? So international fans often joke that if this character, Ma Dong-seok, had survived, the movie would have been called Arrival in Busan, not Train to Busan.
Yeah. So I know it's a bit of a spoiler. I'm assuming a lot of you guys have watched this already, but not a lot of people survived this movie. Let's just put it at that.
Spoiler alert.
But Ma Dong-seok was a very, I honestly Gong Yu, obviously you remember because he had a big role in it and he
Right.
has like the
It's the main
biggest change in character. But to me, when I watched this movie, this was around the time again, Ma Dong-seok was slowly coming up and he's getting bigger roles and stuff. He had a very impactful character. Like he was, like you said, he was very like, rough, tough guy, big guy, but he was so sweet to his wife.
Right.
He was like,
That's the point.
he was like a little boy.
Aw.
He loved his wife, and in the end, he does sacrifice himself in order to protect not only his wife. It was ultimately to protect his wife that he basically sacrificed his life for everybody else. But it is true. If he did survive, he would have been a rival in Busan.
Rival in Busan.
Not
Train to Busan.
Train to Busan. Let's see. We had some message coming in here. Perhaps a re-release with extra footage. I forgot what they did. Maybe you know what I think it was is it came out in 2016, and then it got so big.
Oh.
All over, they did they might have added some, or like they re-released it again.
Oh.
Like even better, what do you call it? Even higher quality, even higher, better quality, and that's what I think it is because even looking at the trailer, it seems very, very recent. Like the quality seems very recent, is what I want to say. Anyways, guys, tell us what you thought about Train to Busan. James says Ma Dong-seok is the only one that would fight zombies with bare knuckles in real life too.
That's true.
Do you believe in zombies, James? No, there is none. But anyway, there you go, remaster. Remaster was the term that I wanted to find. But anyways, guys, we're going to continue to talk about Train to Busan, some of the hidden cultural elements within this very movie, but also share with us what you thought about this particular movie. We're going to take a listen to a song here from Day 6 with Zombie. That was Day 6 with Zombie, and me and Yujin right now, we feel like zombies because we swore, both of us saw on the trailer 2020.
2020, yeah.
And our
2020.
producer went through the entire trailer and only saw July 20th, but we saw 2020, right? So, again, I don't know what happened. Something happened.
Oh, it's so scary.
Something happened.
Oh,
Was there,
goosebumps. Where?
did a ghost come in here? I don't know what happened, but we both saw 2020. It's 2016 is correct. And I think, what was it? We're going to talk about this later on, but Chris Rhodes says Train to Busan presents Peninsula Pando July 5th, 2020. A producer is calling us Dumb and Dumber. Joke's on you, that's my favorite movie. That's my favorite movie.
What a coincidence.
Oh, man. Ooh. How about this? This is an interesting question. Museum says Kangxi versus Zombie. Who would win?
Maybe zombie.
Yeah, zombie for sure.
Kangxi cannot move their arms.
Kangxi is like the dumbest monster. What do you even call a Kangxi? Kangxi is like, what is it? Like is that like a Chinese
ghost,
zombie?
maybe.
It's like a Chinese zombie, right? And then if you put the bujak on your head,
Paper on it, they cannot see.
you can't. They freeze. Zombies win. Zombies win. I have to say for sure. Anyways, let's go into this.
Okay.
Korean zombie. Jung Chang-sung. What makes Korean zombie films different from some of the other films that we saw in the
Okay.
Western Hollywood films?
So I think the biggest difference is that Korean zombie films don't just focus on horror. So especially this movie, it digs into human emotions, social issues, and moral choices, focusing on themes like family or sacrifice and compassion. And Train to Busan, sometimes the people, some characters are scarier than the zombies.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Good point.
They literally push others into danger just to save themselves. And one thing international fans always notice is that Korean zombies are fast, like super fast. So there's this comment that said, if Train to Busan zombies were in The Walking Dead, the show would have ended after episode 1. and the actors did an amazing job too. So many of the zombie actors were actually trained dancers or gymnasts. So that's how they performed those like twisted, like jerky movements.
Oh
in the
yeah.
movie.
Oh, that wasn't CG, ladies and gentlemen. Those like weird. I saw this before when they were casting people for Train to Busan. Some of these people were dancers. A lot of them were gymnasts, dancers, and stuff like that. And they showed like rehearsals, and it's incredible. It's pretty
So
real.
realistic.
I have to say, I'm trying to remember because it's been such a long time since I last watched the 28 Days Later zombie movie. Were they slow? Were they slow? And also, what is it? The Will Smith movie with the zombies. I forgot what it was called. But there, zombies can't come out at daytime.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's only at
that's really
nighttime
neat. Oh.
that the zombies can come out. They can't do sun. They burn.
Right.
But in Korea,
That's a common thing.
it's like Korean culture. It's Koreans work 24 hours.
Korean zombies too.
Korean zombies be zombieing 24 hours. That's what it is, right? What about the cultural side of the movie? Any elements that feel real Korean?
The biggest one is the strong focus on family. Of course, in other countries' zombie films, families might be there, but in Train to Busan, they're at the core of the story. For example, the dad and the daughter, the pregnant couple, even the elderly sisters. You see a husband sacrificing himself for his pregnant wife, a younger sister choosing to be with her zombified sibling, a father willing to die to protect his child, and that's why people around the world really related to it emotionally.
It makes you think, right? What kind of character do you think it will be in this movie?
안소희.
Oh?
With
What did she do?
baseball bat.
Just swing it? I don't. You really?
Yeah, I can swing a baseball bat. If zombie comes out,
Really?
how about you?
Me?
마동석.
No, definitely not 마동사. I'm trying to think what I would be. I'm definitely not 마동사, and I don't think I'll be 공유.
How about one of zombies?
I'd probably be a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know what it is? 아저씨 one. Just in the background.
One, right?
The homeless?
one. There was a homeless one. Oh, sorry, not offense. No offense.
I thought he meant like just an extra. Oh, there was the villain 아저씨.
Villain
Right.
아저씨.
I thought he meant just the background character. 아저씨 1. There's like 아저씨 1, 아저씨 2, 아저씨 3. I'm just one of them. Just a person that dies at the end. What else is kind of Korean in this movie?
Okay, so you remember the scene in the beginning where the news reports and the government say everything is under control, and that scene hit hard because it felt so real. So, like, the director, Yeon Sang-woo, is actually known for his social commentaries, especially in animation. And in Train to Busan, he uses the zombie outbreak to criticize how the government handles crisis. They delay action, they downplay the risk, and keep saying everything is under control, which isn't true. And it reminded people of real-life situations where governments fail to act quickly, leading to more fear and more chaos. So the film shows what happens when citizens realize they're on their own, and that's a true horror.
You know, I didn't think about it when I was watching the movie, but now that I think about it, this whole everything is under
panic.
control. You know what this is a social commentary of? These Harrow Ferry incidents. Because during this Harrow Ferry incident, the terrible thing with that particular, what makes it even more tragic is I believe the captain was saying everything is okay, stay in your room.
But he ran away.
But he ran away. If they had evacuated those children first and not told them to stay in their rooms, everything is okay, then many of them would have been rescued, right? And so I feel like you're right. I didn't think about this until you mentioned this, Yujin. But I think this is a social commentary about what happened at the Harrow Ferry and what could have been. And this whole everything is under control is not always the case here. Speaking of horror, some of the scariest moments weren't about zombies. Again, I think you made a very good point where you said it's the people who are scarier.
Right, 100% agree. So there is a scene where some passengers refuse to let survivors back onto the safe train car. They accuse them of being infected just to protect themselves, so they literally shut the doors on them. So I think it's a powerful critique of selfishness in society. And one character in particular is the worst. He sacrifices multiple people just to survive, and the director really wanted to show that in a crisis, our true nature comes out, and it's not always pretty.
Do you know that the psychological test, is it a psychological test? So, this involves a train, by the way.
Oh.
I have a question for you. So, they do this test, okay, and they show this picture, okay? And in this picture, there's two tracks. There's one train coming. one track has, let's say, 10 people.
10 people? Okay.
10 people lying down, tied down. And one track has one person lying down. And you have the power to switch the direction of the train. It could go one way or the other way, but that one person who is lying down is someone you know. Right? Because think about it. Because think about it. Obviously, if it's one random person versus 10 random person, of course you would choose the one random person to survive, right?
Do I only have 2 options?
Actually, that's not obvious. I think some people, that's very difficult too. Even if, if it's a random person, you would let you would let the 10 random people survive, right? Sorry, I sound like a maniacal killer or something like that. I said the wrong answer. You will let the 10 random people survive for sure. But what if it's one person you know? We're not even going parents here. It's someone you know. It could be me.
I'm super N. I can imagine everything. But if I have other several options, I would rather jump off the train and then go to you and then like try
you can't do that.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yes, you can't do that. See, that's kind of the thing, right? I'm not gonna let you answer. I'm not gonna let you answer.
Don't.
But that's kind of like the
moral choice.
moral choice that some of these characters had to go through.
Right.
And it's a very difficult it's a very difficult one, right?
So difficult.
But anyways, this movie fared very well, even amongst the international viewers as well. Action, emotion, visuals, message. But there are many other Korean disaster films that have a similar vibe, right? Let's talk about those.
Okay, so I have 4 suggestions. The first one is Deranged, which is also called 연가시 in Korean. So it's about a parasitic worm called 연가시, small thing that causes people to jump into water and drown. And the second one is 해운대. This is very super famous. This one is about a massive tsunami hitting Busan. There's action, panic, but also a strong emotional focus on family. And the third one is Seoul Station or 서울역. This is an animation film, and this is actually the animated prequel to Train to Busan. So it is shared. These are all sharing same universe, and this movie shows how the zombie outbreak started near Seoul Station. This is very realistic.
Yeah.
And the last one is called Pando. This is a sequel of Busan, and this shows what happened 4 years after the zombie situation occurred in Busan. I mean, the Train to Busan. And it also has Kang Dong-won. You can see his beautiful face.
Amid all the things that are going on right now, Kang Dong-won's face is the one that stood out here. This is a good movie, guys. If you have, I have to say, man, what did they guys stop doing like Busan? What Haeundae? Got Train to Busan, all the tragedy happening in Busan. What's going on? It's a great city, by the way.
Right.
Don't worry, there's going to be no zombies.
No tsunami.
Check out Busan if you've ever have a chance to come to Korea. Anyways, Yujin, as always, fantastic stuff here. We learned a lot about the movie, and it was a good way to revisit this classic of a movie. Have a safe rest of your week, and we'll see you again next Friday.
Thank you, guys. See you next Friday. Bye.